I just want to say that everything done in this video is done for entertainment and educational purposes only, and no actions performed in this video are condoned. Everything you have done up until now has made you lose money. There's no way around it. Otherwise, you would not be on YouTube right now watching this video if you were not getting scammed by these new rug pull methods or just losing money in the meme coin space in general. And I want to give you two apologies. One, for the fact that you're right here right now, because you wouldn't be here if you were out here creating tokens that actually, spike up to millions of dollars in market cap. You would, actually be making money and not sit here be watching stuff. And the second apology I want to give you is for not exposing all of this bullshit and even apologizing for my personal videos on my channel for the lack of transparency in them. Now, why am I going as far as dissing my own channel? Well, for the fact that most of these are garbage. You can go out and try every single one of these methods out on your own. You're free to do so. Who am I to stop you? Go on, like literally right now. Or you can listen to this video, which is not going to be like my ordinary videos that I've done on this channel. And here I'm going to expose why none of this works. And I'm going to expose the secret insights and the behind the scenes of, tokens like these. What's happening with the devs that basically launch tokens that go to millions of market caps. So I'm going to give you the POV, the correct POV of the devs that are behind these coins. What's happening here, what's happening to their wallets. And I'm going to go much more in depth. So stick around to find out what these devs actually do. So the very first thing a dev does is he creates a token. And to create a token, of course, you are well aware of Pump.Fun, where you can just click here and create another shit coin, because this has been around for a while. Yes, there is the new PumpSwap DEX, which is completely new, meaning there's not a lot of liquidity in there, and it's way too early to estimate it or give it any, result-based comments. So it's way too early to analyze. So all we have is Pump.Fun as it is in its own image, which is the gold mine of shit coins, which you are not going to be launching your meme coin on if you want to do it the right way, which these people are doing. So the first thing that a dev does is he launches a coin on Radium. And the way in which you do that is using coinflare.fun. As I'm editing this video, I need to add that besides the fact that it's a no code required tool to launch coins on Radium, I need to specify, or just sort of, emphasize the reason why Pump.Fun and Radium are two completely different dexes on a level in which is very crucial to the success of your coin. So as you can see, Pump.Fun, the dexes, the liquidity on this DEX and the market caps are extremely low. However, on the Radium DEX, we're ignoring PumpSwap, as I said, the market caps are much, much higher. So is the liquidity, so is everything else. So is the total amount of the TAM, the total potential amount of people that are in the market for them to buy your coin. Continuing with the video. In my past videos, I have shown the copy trending coins feature, which can also make you small profits if you use it correctly. Again, you have to put some thought behind this. In today's video, I'm going to show you how these devs create a coin on Radium. So you would click here, you would put your random token symbol, token name, a random photo, and create your description. You would keep these as they are. Everything's already set up. And here, which is the most important part, the details. For a successful creation of the coin, you cannot launch a fucking Trump or Pepe coin. The narrative is dead. Nobody's going to buy. So you have to copy what is trending on X, something that is the meta. So after you have that set up and checked, you need to have good socials, a good website, and a good logo. As you can see with this example right here, Walt Disney as a logo. And this guy created a beautiful logo called Woke Disney, which looks the same. And the website is also, oh, it's gone now. Well, it was a really good website. The Twitter, everything has to be on point. The socials, everything has to be 10 out of 10. And even though this one the website wasn't really 10 out of 10, it was still good. Next, you need to launch your coin. So you would launch your coin, create token here. It's really easy. When the US, the UK, and Australia, the main markets are awake. So this is common sense, not launching it while everyone's asleep. Here on, you'd plug in, your website, whatever. You'd make everything nice. You'd make a good description. From here on, you wouldn't really need to have creator modification on. If you want to, you can. But this website allows you to create the token on Radium without the coding. It is one click. You connect your wallet. I've done it in my past videos. You can see that it works and it's safe. You would have all of these selected as they are, orange right here. Because if you don't have these on, your token's not going to have any trust to it. No validity, no trustworthiness, because you can mint the tokens, you can update, you can do anything with the coin if you have these unselected. However, after you've done that, you click create token and you would go to manage liquidity. You would need to create a liquidity pool, which is the second aspect of the whole rug pool space. Is you need to hold the supply, and there's two ways. You can launch the token, you can burn the liquidity as well, create a bundle, which I'll get to in a second, or you go into here, you can see in my past videos, you go to liquidity, it's going to pop up here, you're going to put however much you want into the liquidity pool, how much you own, and basically you will be able to withdraw the liquidity at any time. Why this works, I'm going to show you later, because you're selling it to the degenerates. You're going to be promoting the coin to degenerates, which gamble their money away, and they don't even freaking check the fact that the liquidity is not burnt, because most of the times it is, yes, some high-level traders of meme coins have filters on and whatever, they check everything, but the matter of fact is a lot of people are degenerates. So you can launch a coin, have a lot of eyeballs on it, and you don't have to put any money, any investments into your token, like this guy did right here. This guy bought 17 SOL, which is the second option. However, to finish up with the liquidity, as you've seen in my past videos, once the coin goes up to however much you desire, it will be smaller profits because, again, less people will buy into your coin due to the fact that the liquidity is not burnt. However, you will make a profit, and it's much easier. You don't need a large startup capital, and you would just take out 100% of the liquidity, and the token will basically die out. As you can see in my previous videos. Again, I'm done repeating myself. Let's move on to the creation. So after you've launched it, you are now able to either do the liquidity way to get 90% ownership or get 50. What this dev did, as you can see right here, it was created 4 days ago. You go to the date, you go back to when it was created at the start time, as you can see, until you cannot go any lower, and literally within the first minute, this guy bought 2.5k of the token. There are ways to track this, and some people will not buy into this. There are some ways, you can find them online, in which you can have a bundle and you can buy much smaller amounts. However, this guy did something much more genius. It's an old method, but it works. He bought this and then he got a tool to take his initial investment of 2.5k and transfer it into 50 different wallets, which hold from 2.5% to 2% of these holdings, which take up as a whole, if it was only one wallet, it would be 70%. So somebody would go in here, they would click on holdings, and as you can see, nobody would buy because they could see that somebody's holding 90 to 70%. However, that's another way to create a bundle, which is a very, very smart way. You can do that, which I recommend doing. Using this wallet distribution tool, you'll make yourself invisible. There are plenty of them out there. And when you do this, depending on how much liquidity you put into the pool initially, the market cap at the start of the launch will be around 5 to 10K. As you can see right here, you'll be buying 2.5K out of the total liquidity, which will be around 50, 70, 90% of the total token, and making it look invisible. From there on, you begin your marketing. Post on X, because it's in demand there. Everybody's already talking about this token, and you can pay KOLs, so influencers that have an audience, ideally of around 100K active followers who are degenerates. Basically, what this KOL tells them, they will buy. They like to gamble money, and from there on, after you have, let's say, organically posted it on X, maybe you paid one KOL, and you have some traction, and your coin starts going up, let's say. Here, you can take out some of the profits and pay 5 more. From here on, you would pay 5 to 10 KOLs, let's say with smaller audiences. So this is still KOLs that have like 10K each. Let's say you pay 50K in total if you have 5. So that is 50,000 eyeballs on your token. So let's say 100 of them or 1,000 convert and buy $100. That's already a market cap of 1 million at least. So when people look at this and think these are crazy numbers, a crazy number would be for a dev to make, I don't know, 16 million on a token. However, if you now see the logic, it is not out of the ordinary for a dev to make 40K. I mean, there's people out here thinking that making 10K a month, 5K a month is something hard. This can be done within 3 hours. Again, you boost, you market with various ways, and then you simply take out either wallet by wallet, which I believe is what happened here with this dev. If you look into closer time frames, you could have sold it out, bit by bit, instead of it just being one just giant red candle, bit by bit, selling everything, and then using third-party tools, because people like to track the wallets and try to report it to the police, to then send it to a anonymous wallet, which then distributes it to your original wallet, so the main wallet. And this is a whole segment of its own. It's a whole video on its own, but basically that's how you can just get away with $10K with clean profit from one single project. And that is basically the way that people are making a shit ton of money right now. And if you're not doing all of this and just simply following these methods, I'm not surprised that you're losing money. So yeah, leave a comment down below. I don't know, like the video, subscribe, it would mean a lot to the channel. And yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts, and see you on the next one, boys.